Culture Chalk Talk with Saxon and Taylor.
Hey, how is everybody? My name is Saxon and I'm the co-founder of WeVue, and today I'm going to talk to you about summer vacation. This is something growing up everybody looked forward to. End of the school year, you get the whole summer off, and it's just amazing. You know, it gets whatever you want to do. You go to camps, you go away, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're in the real world, and there's no longer summer vacation. It's interesting. I was reading an article today on the Muse. If you're not familiar with the Muse is a job board that goes into companies and shows off what it's like to work there from their perspective, so videos and pictures and whatnot. Similar to what we do here at WeVue, but it is much more professional. They don't get content from employees, but they actually go in and get it. So I was reading an article about the Muse, about some of the companies that they work with and how they create a summer vacation for their employees without completely giving them the entire summer off. Now, obviously, everybody's busy. In the startup world, you don't have time to let your employees just take off. So how can you supplement some of that? I saw some really good ideas. The first one that I saw was that you don't have to be in New York or Silicon Valley to have really great vacation perks. A big thing in New York, Silicon Valley with a lot of tech companies is to have no vacation policy. We here at WeVue, we believe that we don't care where you go or what you do, as long as you get your work done and you're not taking advantage and other employees don't feel like you're taking advantage, we let you go wherever you want. Now, we have had some situations where employees do take too much time off and we have to wrangle them in because as a startup, we need our people here at all times. But for instance, there's a company in Cleveland called the Cleveland Research Company. They actually provide an all-inclusive retreat for their employees and the family members of their employees. So not only are they providing this retreat, but they're engaging their employees around something that's different than their regular 9-to-5 job. So they send everybody on this retreat. They're with their employees. They're conversing about culture. They're conversing about engagement, but it's not directly work related. I think that this is a really good model to allow your employees to do different things, but at the same time, you're still engaging them with the core operations and the culture, the ecosystem of the company. So as a startup, you obviously can't send everybody on a retreat, but maybe it's a picnic where you talk about culture. You go down to the local park and you grill out on a Friday, or you take a weekend retreat. Airbnb obviously provides some very affordable options where you could take your team, buy a house for the weekend, rent a house for the week or the weekend, and have different structure around that. Have vacation time in there, but also have different types of structure in terms of culture and team building. I think that not only accomplishes the goals of letting your employees take some time off, but it also allows them to continually engage with the company. When you just allow employees to go off on vacation, it does give them a feeling of refreshness when they come back, and they are happy usually to come back. I look at it as, why not provide that structure instead of just saying, okay, go and do whatever you want, because then they're not paying for it either. If you're covering some of that cost, they're more likely to be engaged with that event, and they're more likely to have a good experience. You're never going to take away a summer vacation. Everybody's always going to want to go to the beach or see their family or their friends. You've got to allow them to do that, but you also need to ensure that your people are going to be there, and when they're there, they need to be performing at 100%, obviously. So I would say the best thing would be to do some sort of formal retreat where you cover a lot of the costs for your employees, but at the same time, they can have some family time or vacation time on that retreat, or allow them to go and do that on their own. Thanks for listening today. This was the WeVue Culture Chalk Talk, talking about summer vacations and how you can make your employees happier, more engaged, and more productive.